What is Dooky Chase? When my grandparents started this place 75 years ago, they said, this place is dedicated to fun-loving people in our great city. We want you to feel welcome. Enjoy what we have cooked. Think of it as our home because it is an extension of our home. Today you have the opportunity to meet my mom, Leah, Chef Leah, Mrs. Chase.
I'm Leah Chase. Been in this kitchen about 70 years. I guess you say it's time to get out, but I still have work to do, so here I am.
You met her on a great day, on her birthday, her 93rd birthday, and we are so thankful.
Grateful for that, Alba. You know, you got to be grateful when people... I tell you, I'm the luckiest woman in the world. I don't have to tell people it's my birthday. They know it. I pick up the paper this morning, here I am in the paper. I didn't tell the paper it's my birthday. The president knows it's my birthday.
When we see her walk over at 8 o'clock in the morning and she will stay here until 12 and after, she is the inspiration to everyone on the staff.
It's good to have people think about you. And all you have to do is think about others. That's simple. That's so easy to do to me.
She has so much still she wants to give.
Tonight we have a set menu. Shrimp bisque, an Italian salad, what we call a yard and prawn, chicken and fish, seasoned rice. Put it over there. And get the red bell pepper, crushed red pepper, and some turmeric. Put it in there.
Just put it right in?
Put it right in. Pour, come on.
All of it?
All of it. I don't know where I was when they were passing out patients. I must have been behind the door somewhere because I don't have any.
Put it in?
Put it.
The staff works hard to keep that spirit that was started with my grandparents 75 years ago, that welcoming spirit, that spirit of service. Mr. Poirier has been our customer for years and years. He said, you know, I'm going to use this opportunity today to do bonding with my son.
It's been a while.
Yeah, since we did lunch together. I mean, you know, it's just, this is a treat.
I'm paying for this?
Of course.
In New Orleans, we don't meet unless we eat.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you today?
How you doing?
Good. Good to see you all.
We are just
Starving.
We are starving.
Well, you came to the right place, right?
Don't invite us to a meeting if you don't serve us any food. We're not. That's not going to work.
I'm going to have red beans
Okay.
and hot sausage and fried chicken and you know what parts I like. I like the drum stick and I like the wing.
Okay.
Red beans and rice for me and hot sauce.
Okay.
As usual, I am paying for it.
That's
We are filled with memories.
If ever the saying was true, you wish these walls could talk, because I would love to hear what they have to say.
I've been coming here since 1945.
I don't get excited over celebrities, but when you go home and then you think about it, you say, God, I actually got to meet President Obama.
Anybody who was everybody
came through here.
came through here.
And I got to meet Oprah Winfrey and Stevie Wonder.
Jim Brown, Willie Mae.
Ray Charles, Thurgood Marshall, all of those people came to one little tiny place on Orleans Avenue.
Anybody who was somebody who was black, right?
Was right here.
Right at Dooky Chase.
This was always called the restaurant. They never said, I'm going to take you to Dooky Chase.
This was the only restaurant. What do you say? What's the restaurant? The restaurant. Going to the restaurant.
And that was always a good feeling when they said, this is our restaurant. Because one time it was all they had. They had no other place. I always say, we changed the course of America in this restaurant over a bowl of gumbo. When the Freedom Riders came from this area, they left from here, they always met here. We always had gumbo and fried chicken.
Gentlemen, I have your entrees ready.
Just thinking about them beans coming.
Fried chicken.
The food is what you need to bring people back. It's like coming into your
Now
home.
you talking about famous? This is when I first had that $1.39, didn't I?
That fried chicken I did, I thought it was a joke when they started out with me, and then they said, oh no, you're gonna get nominated for best fried chicken. I went, oh my God, y'all can't really be serious.
There's nobody's chicken like this chicken.
There you go.
I just do what my mom taught me how to do. Season it up, let it sit there for a couple hours, and then I fry it. The fried chicken one, I was like, pretty good. It's a pretty good feeling.
My soul has been satisfied. And all I can say is these red beans.
Off the chain.
They're off the chart. They are off the chart.
You learn so much about people if you know what they eat.
This is not a
restaurant.
This is an institution of learning, of culture, and this is an institution of love. Because what's in that food is not the amount of ingredients that goes in the pot. It's what comes from the heart.
Sometimes your food, you come together, you say, well, that's the same thing we eat. Maybe we do it a different way. But food brings you together. It is so important. New Orleans to me is the greatest. I have never seen a city I could live in other than New Orleans. We know how to live. We enjoy life.
You don't just serve food, you serve love. Right after Katrina, when everybody was in trouble and nothing was here and everything was wet, there was a little white trailer right across the street. And I was the lieutenant governor at the time, and I was in and out of here a lot. And you know, there were two people that were here in that trailer every day making sure that the continuity of freedom would live forever. That kind of commitment is what New Orleans is all about. The city loves you, and we appreciate you so much.
Many things these days are done over, like my mother said, a bowl of gumbo. And she said if everybody would come to her table and just eat her gumbo, we would have a peaceful world and everyone would be at peace.